Hi, one of you told me about PLouise's advent calendar, and while the brand has been on my radar for a while, I've been sort of looking at their products and thinking, I might want to try some of those at some point. I hadn't actually taken the plunge until I checked out their advent calendar this year, which actually looks like that, and it's very train-like. That would actually look good in the room. And while I like cutesy packaging, I thought the price was a bit much. And then, I closed the website, and then they sent me a 10% discount code. So the code that I got is Secure10, actually. And I thought, yeah, that I might as well, make a bit of a haul there. So I bought a few things from PLouise. I will tell you about these in separate videos, because quite a few things, actually. One of the products that I actually bought is called the Crackers for You. There are two versions, red and gold, and gold has actually sold out. Red is still there. Look at this. Yeah, believe me, red is actually the better cracker than the gold one, so you're not missing anything. This is £35, and then, I was able to use the discount code, and I also got a gift with purchase, which I will show you in my haul video. So, what is inside? The first product, On the Pull, palette for the eye and face. I know, it looks a bit like a chocolate bar there, doesn't it? Very nice. Yeah, inside the palette looks like that. So the first product is a highlighter, which I will not possibly be touching because, shimmer or glitter on my face with pitted acne scars. Very bad idea. However, the eyeshadows look quite nice. Yeah, very usable colors there for my skin tone. Very, very wearable. You get some neutral looks and some glittery festive looks as well. This would be a great palette to travel with, And I already know that Slay My Name and Chestnut are going to be, daily use eyeshadows that will work very well for me. Sometimes, I like, for daily wear, I like a matte neutral look. So that's the palette, and I think that is very, very, very nice. And then there's the lip drip, which is raspberry scented lip gloss, people. Inside, it actually has one of those carabiners, so you can actually, fix it to your bag and, touch up when you want. That is great, but I might actually be gifting this to my grandmother, because she loves tinted lip balms and gloss these days. I actually gave her the Laneige Glaze Craze in blueberry jelly, and I kept chocolate frosting for myself, and she loves it so much. She told me, I love it, it feels very nice, I love the tint. Unfortunately, her caregiver, complete cow, keeps, taunting her and saying things like, you look like a circus clown with that tint on your face and things like that. It's nasty, though. Anyway, let's hope Bran gets better and doesn't need full-time care. The next product is Once Upon a Line eyeliner pencil in Teddy Toes, which is actually a rather deep brown, almost black. That will turn up as black. It is a crayon, actually, not one of those. There's nothing in here. Here we are. Yeah, that looks nice. Yeah, that will turn up as black on me. Yeah, that's dark enough. So that isn't exactly very festive cracker-ish. But yeah, the palette's nice, and so is the lip drip. And raspberry scented. Gran loves fragranced things like that. Body lotions and lip balms, which means that she's quite easy to buy gifts for over Christmas. And then you have the Get a Grip Gripping Primer. I never slip when I'm stuck on you. I like a good primer. Been a while since. Oh, that's actually sealed. How do I open it? Goodness me, it's quite tightly sealed. Here we go. That's sealed inside as well. How much plastic? Goodness me, that is actually tinted. That's insane. Is it a lip primer by any chance? No, it doesn't say. Squeeze a pea-sized amount from the tube and dot around the face. Around the face, yeah, well, looking like that would be a bit clowny, I feel, Oh dear, I wouldn't dot that around me. Maybe on the cheeks alone, yeah? Maybe on the cheeks alone and possibly on the lips. Even the eyes, if, your eyeshadow is going to be red or something. But I wouldn't dot that color all over my face. That is without a doubt the weirdest primer I have come across. I mean, I can see why they would call it Get a Grip. It's quite tacky, which means it will get a nice hold on makeup. But I don't understand how anybody would, dot that all over the face. You don't want to look red-faced and, possibly quite sloshed. Anyway, the last product in here is the Cheek of It Flirty Liquid Blush. I've got the shade Winter Rose, which sounds quite nice actually. Let's pull that out and see what that, at least that's not sealed. Oh no, it's one of those spongy applicators, which means, you get product there and I get mad, when I see the color on the sponge. That's bubblegum pink. That's the shade. So these are £18 each, without counting the discount code or anything. I do wish though that they'd sent one of the nicer colors instead of a color that is definitely going to look awkward as ours on me. And the primer as well. I don't understand how I'm supposed to use that except maybe on the cheeks. The Lip Drip keychain lip gloss is £13, so you are at £28 so far without counting any discount. And the Get a Grip primer is £18, so you're already past the cost of the box. Mind you, I did use the 10% discount code as well. The liner is £12 and the eyeshadow palette is £15 by itself. So, based on that, it looks like I bought a lip drip, an eyeliner and a palette with the discount and got these two things free. Because together these two come up to £30, which is, the only way I can actually live with that blush. I mean, even the primer I can use on my cheeks and lips, but the blush is an atrocious color. Do I regret buying this cracker? Not at all. I really like that palette. It was nice to get a different kind of box and, a sort of curation. It was nice to get some fun new makeup to try from a new brand. So no regrets as such. I don't like the blush color. Sorry, can't be helped. So this one is still available for purchase if you think you can pull off that kind of matte bubblegum pink. It actually doesn't budge. The quality of the blush is nice. The texture is good. It feels nice and soft and silky and is matte. Where I have a problem though is that dawn color. So that is my PLouise Christmas cracker. What do you think of it? And have you tried anything from PLouise? Please do let me know in the comments below. That's all from me for today. Thank you for watching this video. Please do give me a thumbs up. Please do hit the subscribe button. Please do ring the notifications bell, and I'll speak to you soon.